This is a industrial FJS 25 finger joiner. This is the press unit with 3 retrim saws for cutting shorter lengths. That's the main press, adjustable from 16 feet up to about 4 foot. Chop the length saw. This particular model has a edger or a rip arbor in it. This is the drive rolls. Under here is the 2 edge wheels that align at the edges. The brush assembly, which transfers the pieces from the shapers to the press. And this right here is the glue applicator, which I'm not going to run glue because I don't have dust collection and it's a mess, but I'll show to you. Now I put a black mark on this so you can see that it's going around, and that spins. And this block right here, the glue's pumped from the pump, which is right here. This shaft gets connected to that shaft with this piece right here. So it spins, pumps it, glues all over this, glue goes to the edge. Here's the shaper assemblies, which I'm going to run it, so I'm not going to pull the covers. Okay. Actually, you might be able to see there it is, the cutter head. Pieces come down, hit that edge belt, get pushed over, and then get trimmed and jointed again. It comes down these rollers to the assembly press. Okay. So we're going to fire it up. Here's the control panel. Start with your main control power. You have to have, there's airbags, and you got to have air to the unit before you turn it on or it won't run. First shaper head. First trim. Second shaper head. Second trim. Shaper's running. Now you come down here, activate the now we come to the press assembly. You have to control power. This is your cut the length saw. This you have to you have to start the edger. There's a safety switch involved, so you have to hit the edger. We don't run it, and so we disconnected the 3 wires at the breaker in the panel box, but you still have to activate the switch, which I just did. Here's your 3 retrim saws. Retrim saw 1. Retrim saw 2. Retrim saw 3. I'm going to stop it because I don't want to run the retrim. Control power, defect saw, edger. Now you pull out your feed. Now the feed's running, and the way it works is the piece comes out of the shaper, comes down through here. It hits this back plate, and the back plate activates the top and the press. Okay. And we're going to just run a couple pieces through here, but we're not going to glue them, and we don't have enough to assemble the whole piece. You pull the feed, and the feed starts out very gradually and comes up to speed. And right now we're running at half speed because we're running 8/4 redos. So we slowed it down a little bit to do that. And this particular model has a variable speed controller, and it's running at half of what it's capable of doing. All you have to do is hit the plus button, and that you can increase this to its full capacity. But we slowed it down because we're running 8/4 redos. Piece goes in, trim, jointed. And you can see there's a lot of dust to it. FJ has 25 finger joints. Okay, along with the finger joiner comes a torque wrench to torque the head bolts, nuts and bolts to 200 foot-pounds. There's a setup stand to set the knives, and right there is a knife template to make sure that the knives are ground and at the right angle. And this is a sharpener, a grinder for sharpening the heads. And you get a total of 6 cutter heads, which is 3 full sets. And I'll just click this on. This goes back and forth. It's hard to video camera and work all at the same time, but that's how it works. And for sharpening the knife.